What's going on, everybody? I'm pro singer David Braley, a singer-entertainer with more than 20 years experience performing on stages all over the world. And I'm here with something a little bit different. We all know I'm a renegade now, but we're going to introduce something a little bit different. This is Knox Hill featuring Ren in a song called Fentanyl. Here we go.
Conscious rap was vibing, but they said it wasn't selling. So instead of tribe, the question was for highs. I guess I get it. But we sold our De La Souls and reassigned the proper metrics. Violent rap survived and Darwinized the prophet zealots. Survival of the fittest. Trade your bars for gems and you'll be shining, that's the realest. In this climate of addiction style, Big Pharma is the realest. Now as long as pills are filling, you ain't really gotta feel the sound. The world is full of juice, and while you floating, you been finna drown. How many rappers out here missing out? But they sell you with this vision and this fear of missing out. The industry will fuck us, so we follow what is trending. Brag about these hollow tips, but it's all hollow tip dependent. I lace my verse with fentanyl and lean into attention. Toe tags for the mentions, body bags for what they spending. While they bragging, we descended from the ground, we all descendants now.
Sinners don't sleep in this broken town, trading their souls for some golden brown. Feel the release, come back down. But when I'm coming up, killers on the city streets bagging it up. Crooks and addicts with habits get rushed. We living in vain just to end it all, and I spend it all on the
My cousin was a pitcher on that curve, he got that scholarship. On campus, he's the man, throwing heat as he was hot as shit. But then he hurt his arm. Senior year's time to prove it. Started taking painkillers so he could play and keep it moving. Scouts watching, couldn't lose him, so he took more and he kept using. For he knew it, he's abusing. Fastballs and two seams, too clean, but now he's losing weight. Drug test, he failed, so they kicked him off the team. He tried to kick the habit, but he's mad that he had lost his dreams. He's sad, but he got off the lane. But all it takes is one reminder. In his mind, he couldn't help it. He was trying to finally settle. Midnight, he went outside. He was fighting with his devils. One hit, he told himself, it'll help me through this hell. I know I'm sick and I need help, but one hit, man, what the hell? So he lit it, then he took it to the face. But as the story goes, you know that fentanyl is lace.
sinners don't sleep in this broken.
Wow. That's, first off, that's a horrible story. Like, that breaks my heart. You know, someone going out for a sport and then getting injured and getting addicted to the pain medication that they were put on, forced through, and they tried to push through, and then all of a sudden they have this serious addiction they can't get rid of. And what drives me nuts even more, and I don't go on political nonsense about this. This isn't political by any stretch. But what drives me nuts is those asshats that created the problem. The big family, the big pharma family that turned around and created OxyContin and oxycodone and all of these oxys and whatnot and said they were safe and pushed them like they were safe. Now you've got everybody from the guy on the street to your 50-year-old house mother hooked on this stuff, and now they're both heroin addicts for the rest of their lives until they die. Now they're all dead of overdoses. And those guys, nothing. They didn't lose any money. They got rich. They didn't lose any money. They didn't go to jail. I mean, how many drug dealers out there? You got people serving life sentences for selling weed. And now you got these guys who basically created an addiction epidemic. And they're living in their riches. How disgusting. And now we got music to sing about it, which is great to get it off our chest. But these stories, man, these stories are hard to listen to. They're heartbreaking. This stuff, it's not people's fault that they get sick from this. It's not people's fault that they were tricked. They were tricked into it. And I think this is exactly what they're trying to tell you, is that from the music game to the sports game, someone's out there trying to push a dime, and if that means getting you hooked on something, nobody cares. You know, you're just part of it. You're just another statistic, and it is what it is. It's really sad. This song is hitting a nerve. Sorry about that. Let's keep going.
Town, trading their souls for some golden brown. Feel the release, come back down. But when I'm coming up, killers on the city streets bagging it up. Crooks and addicts with habits get rushed. We living in vain just to end it all, and I spend it all on the
Took my heart, you took my fucking life. Took my pride, you took my mind, took who I am and turned to vice. Took my fam, I burned the price, and now I stand on murder time. And all my plans have turned to ice. I burn in fire, build this pyre higher. I'm wired in this dopamine, get higher. Still a broken fiend, supplier of the hopeless dreams. When it's all smoke, the only rope's the one that chokes. Will they remember me? Take all my memories and light them on this fire. Fire for the crooked dealer, he who packaged hate. Fire for that greedy villain, he who had it laced. Fire for my future, that look on my father's face. My mother's still in tears, my cousin, he's too far away. When they told me to get help, and yes, I tried again. But in the end, we're all just veins. And in the end, it came to veins. And in the end, I died in vain. And in the end, I tried to fuck it. Oh, God.
$500,000 deaths in the U.S. 74,000. Yeah, man, that's no joke. If you know somebody that has an issue with drugs or something, do what you can to get them help, because at the end of the day, it's the drugs are horrible. It's the root cause is usually mental health issues, ADD, ADHD. People are just depression, anxiety. People are just looking to self-medicate because they don't know how to handle it, because it's having a mental health issue, and it's not always that. It could be anything. Like he said, his brother or his cousin got injured and got hooked on them. You know, some people go into drugs for self-medication because they think it'll be fun and it'll feel good. And, you know, in the beginning, it always does. That's how they trick you. It's like, oh, this will be fine. I can quit whenever I want. Before you know it, it's not fun anymore. I'm lucky where I never got into anything too difficult, anything hard. So I managed to kind of escape that despite, in spite, I guess, and to spite my my ADD, my ADHD, and my mental health issues. So I'm just lucky, really. I could have easily been another one, and that scares me, and that scares me for anybody, because it's not hard, man. It's not hard to fall down that hole, and you shouldn't judge those who did or do, and I don't. I want you to know that if you're struggling, reach out, get some help, and I don't judge you. You know, this is man, that's hard. Anyway, I'm gonna stop all my I guess my preaching and get going. Thanks again, guys, for watching. This was great. Again, no notes. I can't even use my expertise on this. I'm still just in my head about it. That's what this type of art does to me. Knox Hill, my man, Ren, thank you for the phenomenal tune. Thank you for getting me thinking. I'm gonna walk away after this one. Have a nice think. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. I'll talk to you later. Until then, catch you all on the flippity flop.